Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a tarot reading for the eclipse energies, alright? We are kind of midway between two. We had one on the 24th, 25th of March, and we have the next big one on the 8th of April. And these are big energies. People are really kind of feeling this kind of unrest around the world. It's like we're kind of the calm before the storm, things are building up. And when we see how the energies are affecting us, we can use it to our benefit, because it's basically a quantum jump forward, a leap forward, and you can really use energies to serve you well. Okay, so I shall be doing that. I haven't been around for a while for the tarot readings. I do apologize, but I was busy finishing my book. Right? Love It or More, A Guide to Spiritual Awakening and Channeling. Information is in the details, the descriptions below, but basically you can order from Amazon if you're interested. Also, I have been releasing more channeling. It is my highest excitement at the moment to hear the words and wisdoms from Annika Sanchez. So even if it's not really your cup of tea, please stay with me, because I will continue to do tarot when I can. All right, so we will start with the sound bowl just to tune into the energy. You can join me if you like. I'm going to take a couple of breaths and a couple of pings. All right, so deep breath in and exhale. Alright, Sagittarius, let us see what the eclipse energies are bringing you. We're going to do a few oracle cards to get a bit of a theme, the gist of what's going on. And then we're going to do a cross of truth that tells me where you're at, what you want, what's working in your favor, the challenge and the outcome for this energy of the eclipse. Bearing in mind that the eclipse energies tend to do last for, a good 6 months. So these may stretch over time. Okay. Sagittarius. Oh, the Observer. Okay. Being informed by what you observe in yourself and in others. Now this could also be quite, it's actually observing the moon, so perhaps you are going to be in a position where you can actually see the eclipse. I believe it's going to be more visible in America along, is it more the east moving into the west kind of phase? So maybe you'll be in a position to actually view the eclipse. But I feel like this is giving me the sensation of a type of an awakening, because he's sitting on an egg, this little wolf. He's singing, or it's a fox. He's sitting on an egg, right? Which always talks about gestation, something that's about to burst into life, right? Awaken from the shell. And being the observer is being both the observer in people around you and that heightened awareness of yourself. So there may be a bit of a higher kind of awakening level that you're moving up to. Let us get Sacred Destiny. Diligence. Okay, so it's all about taking your time and diligently moving forward. Now it may be that even what you're observing, you cannot see that much clearly because of the cloud cover, right? But if you soar high enough, you may be able to move above the clouds. Diligence, observation, this is very kind of plodding along kind of energy and looking to see. It's almost as if it's almost got that feeling of like you don't want to make any big moves, you just kind of want to play things out and see how things turn up. I wonder why. We'll get the other cards in a moment. Okay, Sagittarius, please. We have nothing will come of the situation, and that's void of course moon. There's something that you've either been looking There may be a situation that you've been kind of waiting for, watching, expecting, diligently kind of plodding along to sort of see if it's going to pay off. And maybe what you're noticing is that it may lead to a bit of a dead end. So let's have a look. A void of course moon. It's like perhaps you've reached the void in a particular area of your life, despite all your kind of diligence and hard work. Maybe you're also foreseeing into the future. Okay, let's have a look. So your current energy, we have the Three of Cups. All right. The desire is a Five of Cups. Okay. Don't worry, I'll explain it in a moment. What's working in your favor is the Six of Pentacles. The challenge is the Six of Swords. Now I understand what's going on, Sagittarius. And the outcome is the Knight of Wands. All right. Okay. So this is what the change is. It almost feels as if the things that you've been working on, the things that you've been doing, is celebrated, and you've got your sense of community around you, that you've got your vibe, you've got your circle of friends, your work colleagues, your connections, and perhaps you are also, just enjoying life. These are all of the kinds of energies that the Three of Cups is, which is really, really nice. It's fun. It's fun. But for you, the desire is there's something that you've been holding on to, right? Something that really, excuse me, something that has been regretful in nature, okay? Something that you put love into, and it didn't work out. Right, so basically what it's saying is the desire is to get through this area of disappointment and move towards a future with the Two Cups sitting behind him, which represents the future. It feels to me like you've been in a bit of a state of flux where you're not seeing any growth, you're not seeing any movement. Things are fine, you maybe have a good laugh, or maybe you've got a good circle of friends, but it's almost got that situation of, say for example, you're working hard on something, hoping for a promotion, and it's never happening. It's never happening, no matter how hard you try, right? Or you are really working on a relationship, and you keep plodding, trying to do the best things, trying to, and what you're seeing is that it's not working out. There's something that is not working out for you, and you are wanting to get over the sorrow of that and move forward to the future, because perhaps you're recognizing that nothing will come of the situation. Okay, what's working in your favor is the Six of Pentacles. So I do see financially you are feeling a little bit more comfortable, or that you are getting some sort of recognition, which is good. But we will clarify that. But again, it's like, it could be one of those situations, say you're working and you're really wanting a promotion. We use this as an example, okay? And maybe things are all right, but you're not really, even if you were to get the promotion, it won't really lead to anywhere. You won't be able to boss up, you won't be able to level up, you won't be able to sort of stand in your power more. It'll be more kind of the same. It's got that kind of energy to it. The challenge here is walking away, but with peace. So it feels to me that perhaps there is a need to say goodbye to a situation, and it might not be very easy, but you kind of know deep down that if you did, it would give you a lot of peace of mind. But it's kind of like you don't want to, because if you did walk away, that's it. But yet at the same time, what Spirit here is saying is that when you observe things and you're continuing to energize a situation that you want to happen, when it's not happening, then there may be a different route you can go down, right, to get what it is that you're really working towards. Now for some of you it could be a health situation or a spiritual investigation, looking for love, looking for the perfect job, right? The perfect position, something that you're really working with, your passion, you know, or a home, or travel. Could be any one of these things. They're all applicable. It's just that what you've been doing as you're looking around you, it's like, I just can't seem to get forward with this. Doesn't matter what I do, I don't see something happening. Now the outcome is a Knight of Wands, and I really like this because the outcome of this eclipse energy is basically saying you are going to be fully energized into more enthusiasm and more in your natural nature of fire. The Knight of Wands is action orientation. He is enthusiastic, he knows what he wants, he knows how to get it, he applies himself, and he gets really, really excitable. So the good thing that will come out of the situation is if you are able to sort of step aside and heal from something and start to look at innovation, new ideas, thinking outside the box, then this is the thing that's going to charge you forward and actually get you really, really excited. Where you might have felt a little bit kind of complacent and a bit bored of like, I'm doing my thing, but I'm not seeing any results. There seems to be that that's the eclipse energy is going to bring that to a head, and you're going to kind of go, okay, right, I need to change my game. My game plan needs to change because I'm not getting away with this situation, so I'm going to take a totally different avenue here, and I'm going to follow a passion with it. Okay, so let us clarify. Okay, under the Three of Cups, we got the Two of Swords. Under the Five of Cups, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Under the Six of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Under the Six of Swords, we got the Five of Pentacles. Under the Knight of Wands, we've got the Tower. Well, that's no surprise. Okay, Three of Cups. Even though it's like, oh yes, it's good, people love you, you're going out, you're having a good time, you're having, you know, get-togethers and all the rest of it, you are still undecided, you're still kind of weighing things up, you can't quite see clearly, right? Because you're like, I just don't know which way I'm going to go, right? It's like you can't really see. It's always got that situation of like, say, just as an example, say you go to a party, okay, and you're there and everyone's having a good time, and you look around you and you think to yourself, I feel like a fish out of water. I don't think I can connect to this person or that person or that person. And what am I doing here? Right? I don't share these values. It has this kind of energy attached to it. And it could also be if you're in a relationship and it's maybe not working out, it could be like I want to do everything I can do to serve this relationship, but I'm always at a standstill. I'm still back to square one. It's got that kind of energy. Now the desire of wanting to get over the regret and sorrow from something that hasn't worked out for you and look towards a future, the desire does come with an Ace of Pentacles, meaning that there is a brand new opportunity around the corner for you, okay? And you are actually pulling it in by desiring it. You're calling this energy into you. And it's something that's going to have a lot more of a longevity attached. It's not going to be something like a fly-by-night thing. It's going to be something that can really stand the test of time. And it may be slow going to begin with, but you don't want something to get suddenly passionate, like burn and then burn out again. You don't want that to happen, right? So you're kind of calling this new opportunity in for you. Six of Pentacles, any sort of financial benefits that you're getting or any kind of savings that you've been getting, it's basically because you worked damn well hard for it, right? You have been diligently plowing away. You've been mastering your craft and you're starting to see your efforts pay off, right? It may also mean that you've still got a bit more work to do, because eights are talk about manifestation. It does talk about perfecting one's craft to some degree, okay? Really honing in a skill, molding what it is you desire and want. And so it's going to pay off, which is good. The trouble here is, the challenge is that Part of you knows that you need to walk away from something, leave a situation, but the challenge is that you may be fearful that you will be completely isolated, in solitude, left out in the cold, that you're not going to have enough, and you're not going to have this kind of celebratory energy around you. So this is a challenge. You fear that by walking away from an attachment that is really may not even be going anywhere, that it will be lonely. You know, we do tend to get used to feeling bad about things, right? They become our friends, you know, the energy of feeling like not fully appreciated, not fully seen in the world. And when we experience that often, it can reach a stage where you're like, but if I stand in my power, then that familiarity is lost. And at least if you had it, you could hold on to something. So there is something that can be quite frightening about cleaning, you know, having a clean slate and venturing off into the unknown, you know, because you've got nothing to latch onto. It's pure freedom, but, you know, we humans, we're so used to being indoctrinated and, you know, squashed down that it's kind of difficult for us to recognize our true power, okay? Now, the outcome, though, of the eclipse energy, which I absolutely love, something's got to give. And you recognize that nothing will come of the situation. You've been diligent, you've been watching, you've been observing the situation. You recognize what's working for you. You recognize that, oh God, I need to walk away, but it's a bit scary. And you go, you know what? I need to stand in my power. Forget what anyone else thinks, forget what anyone else says. I am going to follow my bliss. I'm going to take a whole new route. And you know what? It's going to cause a little bit of a shake-up to a situation. This is like you deciding you're going to shake up the system. This shaking up the system is a tower moment. It can be shocking or surprising, but essentially it is extremely positive. It just comes with a bit of force, because what it does is that if something has been set in place, right, molded in place, structured in place, and you know what, cracks beneath the surface is just not the real deal. Surface levels, like superficial level or face value, yeah, looks good. But if you get the magnifying glass and you look a bit deeper, it's not going to stand the test of time. So it's like you've preempted this through your observation, your diligence. You're recognizing this big time. And so you're going to take that leap to follow your bliss, to follow your enthusiasm and passion, and to take action on something. And by doing that, it can cause a bit of a tower moment, but it needs to go. It needs to go. It doesn't serve you anymore. All right? So it's a big time for you, Sagittarius. We're going to end this off with an oracle card for you. Okay. Anything else? Itchy nose. Right. What does Sagittarius need to know, please, about the eclipse energies? Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, so even if you feel like it's walking down a totally different avenue, you have no idea how things are going to pan out, trust your path, because that's really the secret to all of this. To recognize that you've got to start putting more trust in yourself rather than other people, right? Hoping and wishing that you will be seen. Well, you know what? No, you've got to see yourself first and recognize your magnificence and power and abilities and talents and gifts and all of those sorts of things, because once you recognize that, people start to see that again. So it's all about trust in yourself and trust in the intuitive nudges that you're getting, in the signs and synchronicities that pass your path, and know that you're doing the right thing by taking this new step forward in your avenue despite what anyone else thinks. So trust your path. You are guided, okay, and you are supported. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I really hope it helped, hope it resonated. If you do like this and you want to see more of it, please do give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe, it's totally free. I've had this YouTube channel for a number of years, and it's just keeps plodding along like this, diligently and plodding along. And I'm looking to grow the channel. So please do subscribe, please do comment, I really do appreciate it. Otherwise, for the rest of you, you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your time, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Take care.